The mysterious traveler is the protagonist in this story. In true Bergman fashion, he metaphorically plays a game of chess against the innocent-looking granny. We don't know much about him, but he seems to be rather badass since he single-handedly battles weird monsters in a dystopian future. As usual, we brought this character to life in our mocap studio. Our director André Wallin worked closely with the stunt actors to achieve an action-packed and visually pleasing story.
Here at GBK, nailing the authenticity of digital humans is our forte, which is something that we've showcased with many of our past offline projects. For the granny, our scanning department captured our actor in our in-house rig. Her hair was created through our proprietary Houdini grooming pipeline. Although the benefits of real-time projects are huge, there are some limitations to consider. Shading effects like translucency and refractions are still a bit tricky. But hey, the tech is on a fast track of improvement, so those hurdles won't hold us back for long. The technology is improving very quickly.
The key benefit of working in real time is of course faster feedback and iteration. It basically makes it faster to work overall. It's also a lot easier to help each other across departments. Let's say something from my environment is blocking Sean's light. Instead of asking me to change it and feed it to the pipeline monster, he can instead do it himself and have the change happen immediately.
Dynamic adaptability. Quickly change things as we go. If we need to adjust a camera angle or the lighting, we can do it quickly and get instant feedback. This ability helps keep up with new ideas or changes without slowing down too much.
Lastly, I like to mention live editing. Live editing in this context means that you render the mocap result directly to the stage in Unreal Engine. This setup enables you to see a preview of the final result that is a lot closer compared to displaying the mocap through Motion Builder. This is of course a lot more client-friendly and also nice for creatives since it gives a clearer view of the end result. Thanks for watching, we hope you enjoyed this presentation.
If you haven't seen the cinematic, please go to the Goodbye Kansas website and have a look.
Real-time rendering doesn't require a massive render farm. From an artist's point of view, it's just more fun. It's like changing your old Fiat to a big, juicy Ferrari. For someone who's been staring at slow-moving bucket renders since 2005, this is a huge improvement. One of the most rewarding aspects for me as an environment artist was simply the ability to walk around in a nicely lit scene and change things in real time.
This was also the first time that we used Nanite. Nanite is a very clever and efficient way to handle polygon tessellation on models, and this basically allowed us to work without a poly budget. It also made the scenes very light and snappy to work on.
What's also very cool about Nanite is the fact that it's completely automatic. As an artist, you simply pour a bucket of millions of polygons into Unreal, which the engine then converts into a highly optimized and good-looking mesh. It's actually pretty close to magic for a 3D nerd like me.
The project allowed for an in-depth exploration of Unreal Engine's features for creating lighting. For example, we utilized Lumen, which offered a fast solution to ray-traced global illumination and reflections. This combined with dynamically manipulating light properties, color, and post effects on the fly provided us with the ability to fine-tune the ambiance and mood of scenes in real time.
This was also the perfect project in terms of size for experimenting with these methods, which was crucial for storytelling without compromising the visual quality. Fine-tuning shaders and materials was crucial in achieving the desired lighting effects. To do this in a real-time setting is a lot easier compared to doing it in a snail rendering context, since the feedback is much faster and it's a lot easier to look at stuff in a shot context.
When Unreal Engine 5.3 was launched, it improved support for VDBs. Having the opportunity for FX artists to do simulations in Houdini and then bringing this into Unreal is very efficient. The biggest difference compared to our old sprite-based solution is that the light interacts a lot more realistic to the volume and scatters more naturally.
Cronos. The New Dawn is an upcoming third-person survival horror game developed and published by Bloober Team S.A, scheduled for release in 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and PC platforms. Set in an alternate 1980s Poland, the game introduces players to a post-apocalyptic world devastated by a cataclysmic event known as the Change, which has transformed the environment into a wasteland inhabited by monstrous creatures called the Orphans. Players assume the role of the Traveler, a member of a group referred to as Divers in Time, tasked with exploring the ruins of human civilization to locate time rifts that facilitate travel between the desolate future and the pre-apocalyptic past. The gameplay emphasizes survival mechanics, requiring meticulous planning and resource management to navigate the treacherous landscapes and combat grotesque enemies inspired by body horror elements reminiscent of John Carpenter's The Thing. Drawing inspiration from titles like Dead Space and Dark Souls, Cronos, The New Dawn incorporates an over-the-shoulder shooting perspective and a unique limb-severing mechanic, challenging players to strategically dismember adversaries to neutralize threats effectively. The narrative intertwines themes of time travel and psychological horror, as players uncover the mysteries surrounding the Change and endeavor to rescue individuals from the past who perished during the apocalyptic event. Visually, the game presents a grim world where Eastern European brutalism converges with retro-futurist technology, creating an immersive atmosphere that straddles the line between past and future. Cronos, The New Dawn represents Bloober Team's commitment to evolving the survival horror genre, offering a fresh IP that blends intense combat, intricate storytelling, and a hauntingly atmospheric setting. Now you can enjoy the screenshots without any interruption. Enjoy!